Okay, now that we have this basic text saying hi, right? And first thing we're going to do is to import the use state on top here. So use state, and also we need to use the use effect as well. And now we can start writing the const. We will need to get the current line. So the current line here, whatever that the line of the song is currently pointing to, so we want to get that, right? And we need to also set the current line, and this will be use state. The default value, let's just set this to 0, and we also need the song as well, so let's just clear that. Song, set song, and for song we can just use the null value, and we need to use the use effects. So whenever that the app is rendered, then it call this one. Okay, so for now you can just skip it here, and then down here let's just try and update, or first let's just create the lyrics, the song lyrics, right? Here it has the two objects. So first one here going to be the title, and this is the title of the song, and this is the lyrics for this song. So for the lyrics, this is going to be the array, and this should be the format, right? Let me just finish completing the lyrics, then I'll see you in a minute. Okay, so this is the song lyrics. We have the title for the song number 1, and this is the lyrics, right? Line by line. So we want to know where the current line is pointing to. So for example, like this is the first line, second line, right? So we want to know that separated by a comma. And this is the song number 2. We have this song here and with the lyrics as well. So we have defined the lyrics, all right? And now let's go to the down here, the div. So I want to let's just give this a title, right? H1. This will be singing app. Okay, all right, here it is. And then we can start adding the drop down. So select, we will need to write the function. It will be an on change. For now, let's just set this to the empty string, and then we want to have the option, okay, the drop down. So this will be the value. Let's just say this one is select a song. Next, we want to have the lyric shown on the drop down. Okay, so this will be lyrics.map, and then we have the each lyric of the title of the lyric. Okay, each one of them will loop through, and then here inside we have the options. Don't forget the key here as well, otherwise we will see the warning in the console. And also we want to have the value just showing the lyric, right? So lyric dot title, and inside the option here we just render the title of the song. Would be like this. Let's have a look. Okay, so there's a drop down, and this is the first one, the second one, all right, that is coming from here. Okay, so we have the drop down set up. So next we want to go back to the use effects. In the use effect here, let's just try to write the interval. So we want to set the interval. Okay, so setting the current line, this will be the current line. We want to plus this by 1 every time it runs, right? So plus this 1. I'll explain you in detail in a minute. And then this is 1000 millisecond equal to 1 second, all right? And we want to return this. we want to clear the interval, okay? Otherwise we will have the memory issue, it will leak, right? So let's just set it like that, and make sure to also add the current line down here as well. This means that every time the current line updates, then it will call this again and again, right? And by adding the current line by 1, it will go to the next line, right? So this is the first line, second line, and so on and so forth, okay? And it will do this every 1 second, okay? So after 1 second, it go to the next one. After 1 second, it go to the next one. Okay, so now we have defined our using the set interval of sort just to set the current line. All right. Now we also need to write our on change here as well, the function for the on change. Just define the function here. Let's just call this handle change, and this is the event. Let's just set song current target dot value, and we set the current line here. The for one is 0, okay? It starts every time that we change or select one of the drop down, right? Then it set the current line to 0. It starts from scratch, and then we will adding this one by one. Okay. So now we have the on change here set up as well. We can just start using this. So this is called handle change. All right. Now it does nothing at all. So down here we need to write the logic. Okay. So if the song here exists, right? If it's not empty, then we can write. Let's just write the div tag here. So inside this div tag, let's just use h2. This will be the song. We want to see the song, all right? So let me click on one of this, then we see this, right? This is h2, and we can continue showing the lyrics, right? So let's just show this in the p tag. Will be lyrics dot find lyrics, and we want to first finding the title. Okay, so if the title of the lyrics equal to the one that we have here, right, the song title, if that's true, the lyrics dot map, we want to get the line, also the index as well, and here we want to show this in the span. So this will have key, and then we also have the style. We want to show the yellow highlight, right? So this will be the background color. The index, if that equal to the current line that we define in the function on top there. Then if that's true, right, then we want to show the background as yellow, otherwise show this as white. And make sure to also show this line as well. Okay, let's just save this, and yep, let's go and have a look. Refresh, click one, and here we go, guys. We have the title and also have the highlight here as well. It will just move this for each line, right, every 1 second, and the same for this one. Okay, move, and here it is. If you have a longer song that's still working fine, you just need to define it here, each line, right? It is showing this. We just store each line here in an array, okay, an array of string here. So yeah, that is it. It's very simple. I hope you learned something from this video, and I'll see you guys in the next exciting project.